Hello, Ophiuchus. Welcome to Sikiksyd. I'm a psychic shaman named Seer. I connect to deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangel light. My service and description box, you can also find my own into social media accounts, Snapchat and Instagram. Thank you for your kind comment, license, stream, donation, reading, booking, DM, message, review, referral. You can call on your deceased loved ones, spirit guides, ancestors, archangel light for a sign, signal, symbol, synchronicity that this reading is for you. Today I'll be modeling with Pompeii. I've been modeling with Pompeii since May of 2019, and they always exceed my expectations. Thank you so much for the jewelry, the gift cards, the love, the support, the kindness. You guys are phenomenal. I will be linking down their website as well as my discount code in the description box. Go check them out. Go check them out. Go check them out. All right, so this will be for Ophiuchus. You don't have to be an Ophiuchus to resonate with this reading. Ophiuchus are born from November 30th to December 17th, and they lay in between Sagittarius and Scorpio. Ophiuchus is women's intuition, the esoteric knowledge. It can also be considered the wounded healer, right? Being able to heal people regarding the same things that you yourself struggle with. It's the snake bearer. So check your Chiron and where you may have Ophiuchus in your astrological chart. You were disregarded by the church because you gave a sense of empowerment to women. All right. What is the future situation that Ophiuchus will be dealing with? All right. What is the future? Ooh. Okay. That was quick. All right. So you have two cards, Ophiuchus. Your hidden energy is money versus love. So this is Sagittarius energy. This can be Taurus energy, Leo energy, Cancer energy, and Aquarius energy as well. All right, money versus love. All right. Then you have dead end 45, breaking down to a 9. Can be Sagittarius, Virgo energy. I also see Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, and Aries. Okay? And you have triggered. Bang. Okay? You could be dealing with a Cancer. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries, a Scorpio, a Libra, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Capricorn, a Pisces, or an Aries. All right. So, triggered. All right. So, honestly, the future situation you're dealing with is, do you want love or do you want money? This could very well be a situation where, okay, do you want a financially stable relationship or do you want a relationship that has love? Right? This is like, what's more important to you? Is it money or love? Is it career and relationship? Is it a relationship that's based off of money or a relationship that's based off of love? Which one's more important? Because if you're going towards something that's purely based off of money, that leads to a dead end. If you go towards something that's based off of love, you get triggered, right? Into foundations breaking down. And you know, the dead end is really about your psychological and philosophical belief, your spiritual belief, your faith. Some of you, the dead end comes because there's a need to learn from what you've already believed. There's a need to learn something new. Because everything that you already believe still hasn't led you exactly to where you want to be. Because it's time to get triggered. It's time to connect. Real connection. Real connection is not based off of money. Real connection is based off of love. Real connection is based off of truth and balance and reciprocity, give and take, right? Emotional maturity and discipline, boundaries, right? Space, giving money, time, energy, and effort. This is literally choosing, do I want real love, even though real love triggers the hell out of me, even though real love requires emotional maturity and discipline? Or do I want to go with money? Well, that's the same thing that I've always done. Is connections where it's completely based off of money and my love for money or the money that someone has, and it always leads to a dead end. So that is what's happening here. It's like you're wiser now. You're wiser. You've already hit the dead ends. You already know what they look like. You know what they feel like. You know how you got there. And it was because of a particular belief, because of a particular faith in something. And you're being triggered out of that belief. That opposites do attract. And this can also be saying you knowing that you're worthy of money. Real marriage and commitment, what is that based off of? Is it based off of money or love, Ophiuchus? That's what you're figuring out. Constitution, institution, foundation, church, service, corporate America. Okay, is it based off of money or love? That's what you're trying to figure out. Okay, what's a real commitment? Loving what you do, not just doing it for the money. Being in a relationship because there is love, and it's not just because of money. There's a foundation that is completely breaking down. Some of you are being triggered because you're finding out something very shocking. Something very shocking. Opposites do attract in this situation. You have 45, 16, and 14. 14. 11. This is justice, Libra energy. When you add this all together, 14 breaks down into a 5. 16 breaks down into a 7. That's 12. 12. 45 breaks down into a 9. So it's actually 14. Plus 7. 21. This is the world. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn. This is the end of a 30-year cycle. Some of you, this is about the Saturn's return for you. There's a giant foundations are breaking down of the way you've always done relationship and commitment. Because you're now realizing and learning situations purely based off of money are dead ends. Relationships based off of love trigger the hell out of you. It triggers you into a sense of evolution. Like a gunshot, right? It feels like a gunshot, but really you're just triggered because it's not a real gun, right? It's just triggering you out of a particular experience, triggering you out of a particular moment or belief system or situation to move forward. What you are facing is being spontaneous. 31 breaking down into a 4. Being spontaneous when it comes to connection, Aries, Scorpio energy. This is like the Emperor energy, and then you have 26 breaking down to an 8, Venus and Leo. Be true to your heart. So, examples of Venus and Leo energy can be Coco Chanel, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Amy Winehouse, Whitney Houston, Jennifer Lawrence, Solange, ASAP Rocky, people with Venus and Leo. That can also symbolize people who, and this could be 50 Cent, people in the public eye. This is fame. Some of you are famous. Being true to your heart is also talking about following your heart. All those people have big highs in the public and very big lows in the public, but they stay true to who the hell they were. Their strength came from within themselves. People with Venus and Leo annoy the hell out of other people because they embody everything that the other person feels that they will never be. Someone who truly loves themselves, no matter what someone with the Venus and Leo or just that vibration carries, right? Or what they go through, they always come out with their head held up high and stronger from the situation. What you are facing is humility. All of this is teaching you humility and confidence and growth. What you are also facing is following your heart, following the tune. It's almost like a song. It could be someone's voice even. It's like following the soul. Some of you play music. Some of you are musicians. Or you do dentistry, or you help animals or something. But being true to your heart, this is about following one's heart. And following your heart does trigger the hell out of you because it's spontaneous. It's something you've never done before. but it's like the sun is coming out. It's almost like the emperor. It's stepping up. This is the minor arcana of the empress. This is the monarch, the Queen Elizabeth. You don't get put into this position unless you've been voted by the masses. So, I mean, Venus and Leo energy is also the mob. It's the mafia, drug cartels, kingpins, drug pins, all of that. Because let's think about it. Those type of dynamics have the capability of destroying a community or the capability of helping a community rise because they can become a part of the community. Because when you look at the card of strength, what do you see? You see a woman with her dainty little crown on, right? Running over to the lion, opening it up, opening its mouth. And the lion trusts. She trusts. Okay? It's the lion trusts the woman. And the woman trusts the lion. That's how our ego is. That's how our sense of, that's where we get our humility, when we're able to surrender one's desire. And truly live in the moment, realizing none of this is real. All of this is an illusion. It's a hologram. It's a hologram. In Leo, we begin to actualize who the hell we are as we journey to Pisces and return back to whoever it is that you believe in. Okay? So it's very intricate because death happens in Scorpio, birth happens in Aries. What the hell happens after Scorpio? There's always been that gap, right? Like, how the hell do you die and then you just move on to Sagittarius? Ophiuchus, you're the rebirth. That's where things are resurrected. That's where you're able to resurrect as something different, because if you've experienced it, oh my God, this is so fucking deep. If you've experienced it, that means you know how to heal it. What do you mean? This lifetime, if you experience it, all these freaking experiences you have, if you experience it and you die tomorrow, you're going to wake up as something or someone else, and you will have these experiences tucked away in your Akashic records, and you will be able to heal people in that particular lifetime. So what I'm saying is, if you've already experienced it, then you can help another person. That's Ophiuchus, the wounded healer. Ophiuchus has wounds too. So let's think bigger here. Let's think bigger here. If I'm made in the image of something much bigger than myself that has always been seen as if it is perfect, it is divine, I must atone for my sins because I was born and perfect and pure. I must, be atoned for those particular sins. Whatever. That's the type of belief that happens in the Piscean age, which is how you can say Jesus was a Virgo and he was born in Piscean age. Now let's say Virgo is us being able to reflect to whoever it is that was able to create such a crazy ass universe. The Big Bang Theory, right? If we are made in the reflection. So if I'm made in the reflection of something that, I'm imperfect, right? Then that means you're imperfect as well. The same thing goes for Ophiuchus. If I am a healer, I am only a healer because I've experienced it myself, because I am wounded as well, because I got shit that I myself continuously learn how to heal in order to help others heal. That's the whole reason why life is created, for us to experience, take those experiences, learn from those experiences. So when you die, you're able to take it into the next lifetime. And of course, you go through karma from past lives. You do. You go through karma from those past lives that gets carried into this lifetime. The karma can simply be, you died at sea in your past life. Now you're terrified of the water in this lifetime. That's what you took from that experience. You learned something, right? You learned, okay, maybe it's not the best idea for me to be floating out in the middle of the sea, okay? Like, you learn from it. This is very intricate. This is going to be an interesting reading, Ophiuchus. This is triggered into a new life, because you are a rebirth, okay? It's not just, Scorpio, yes, is death, finality. Scorpio can be psychological and physical death. Scorpio has good and bad parts to it, the light and the dark. This is breaking the chains of sadomasochism that can be found in all portions of life. All portions of life, whether it's nature, people, places, things. The common signs of sadomasochism is Aries and Scorpio, but then you also have Aquarius and Virgo and Pisces. Okay, all of those can fall under. They can become the sadist, look for someone to abuse, or they can become the masochist, looking for someone to abuse them. But all of it stems right back to who were you as a child? Your trauma. What type of dynamic and relationship did you see between your parents? What type of dynamic and relationship did you see? And that's what changes the game here. That's what changes the game. This is very much so triggered into doing things in a way that's never been done before. And it changes your view on love, because you're seeing that just because that is how it was done in front of me doesn't mean it has to be done that way now. It doesn't mean it has to be done that way now. Wow. This is being true to one's heart. This is taking the initiative. Some of you are business owners. Some of you are married. Some of you are ready for a commitment, to be spontaneous, to light the spark with somebody. There's a love here that doesn't come around very often. Strength is a love that doesn't come around very often. But that is what we're talking about, is, the mob, the mafia, the drug cartels, that type of bond is we kill together, we die together, we keep each other's secrets and bonds and all of these different things. Because there's a sense of what? Trust. That's a relationship that doesn't come around very often. You can kill someone and get away with it. That's a trust. I can do that in front of you and I can trust you to that extent. That is a lot of trust. Think about it. That's why the biggest rule of the mafia is trust. Is being able to trust. Because it's la familia. But this is the other thing. Strength can also be your demise if you have an ego. What do I mean? Talking about, I do all of these things. I kill people, I break legs. I do all of these things. I kill people, all that stuff. To put food on the table for my family, and to have all this fancy stuff. But the truth is, all of it that is done is really to fulfill the codependency of needing to be needed. Just like it's how the archangels and the gods and the goddesses, whatever the hell it is that you believe, they'd be nothing without us believing in them or worshiping them. Right? I'm just telling you, it's bigger. This is breaking the belief system, because there's a reason that things kept going to dead ends. And now you've learned from it. Wow. This can even be death. Because Scorpio rules psychological and physical death. Okay? Scorpio can also be the energy of, there's dark and light sides to everything. To everything. So you do take away something from Scorpio. It's the sense of rebirth and regeneration. The realization that a part of you must die in order for another part of you to rise. And that only comes from a sense of accepting your own sense of impurity and others' impurity. Because it's not just about us being the reflection of something bigger, right? That we thought was really, really perfect, but isn't perfect, is equally imperfect. That is the house of Virgo. The creator and us being mere reflections. We're just made out of carbon matter. We are God incarnated, basically. It's about realizing our own divinity. That doesn't happen until you go through the process of Ophiuchus, of realizing I can be imperfect and still be someone who's able to take those experiences to help other people at the same time. That everything happened in order for you to learn. Not for you to be happy or mad or sad or whatever. If you're able to find happiness and peace and joy in life, great. But life was meant for you to experience for a reason. To take those memories into the next life. It's very fascinating with Ophiuchus. What's the future for Ophiuchus? It's very fascinating. It's very deep. You gotta be like, really into that. Yeah, Virgo, it is very deep. It's in the woods. It's in the forest. Now, the forest actually represents abundance. This is the teacher. This is the counselor. But this is also going through you, okay? Because to get to the 9, you had to go through the 8. Strength. It takes a lot of strength to look at yourself. It takes a lot of strength to realize I'm not perfect. It takes a lot of strength to be okay with being alone. That's this energy to grow wiser from what you've experienced. To be able to see who you are through all of those experiences. It's sort of like the woods. The experience is the woods, because each seed was planted. Each seed was a moment that grew into a beautiful tree. And now you're looking at all of the memories. You're looking at all of the moments. What's the future for Ophiuchus? You're looking at all of the moments. What's the future for Ophiuchus? This is about really going within, really looking at you. This could be a friend as well. This is enlightenment. You have the Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Okay. The future for Ophiuchus. What's the future for the Queen of Swords? Whew. You dealing with a Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A professional. This is someone who's a professional at what they do. They're honest. Ophiuchus' future, please. Ophiuchus' future, please. All right. All right. The Two of Swords is in reverse. Okay. Eight of Wands. All right. So there's going to be some type of communication coming in from someone. Yeah. This person could be at a distance from you. Yeah. This person could also be a Pisces or an earth sign for some of you. Whoo-wee. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Some of you are students. All right. Future for Ophiuchus. The future for Ophiuchus. Some of you are traveling. The future of Ophiuchus. All right. The Seven of Cups is in reverse. All right. Future for Ophiuchus. What's the future for Ophiuchus? What is the future for Ophiuchus? The Ace of Wands. You also have the Two of Wands. Some of you are planning travel. There's someone planning, and it could literally be planning like as far as foreign exchange, international trade, even anything else. Anything else? The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Swords. All right. And the High Priestess and the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, this is what I see of Ophiuchus. So, that was your final energy. I sort of like that, though. Okay. So, you have the King of Wands in reverse. Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. You have the Hermit, Virgo. And you have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Jupiter and Gemini. So, someone could be getting out of jail. Others of you are getting out of victim mentality or seeing things more clearly. So you could be looking at yourself for why is it that you feel you need attention. You could be looking at yourself to see why is it, because the King of Wands in reverse would be the energy of angry. Okay? So someone is spending time alone, really looking at themselves for why they lack confidence or why are they angry. Doesn't matter the gender. They're spending time looking at that. They lack a sense of confidence. Okay, they're angry. But it's coming out of the victim mentality. It's almost like looking at yourself. It's like freeing yourself by finding yourself. Ooh, it's sort of deep. You have the Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio. It is sort of like that, though. It's like someone frees themselves by finding themselves. The Five of Cups, Aries, Scorpio. The Two of Swords in reverse, Moon in Libra. And the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone's unblocking their heart chakra. They're saying, you know, things didn't turn out the way that they wanted. This could have been like ugly crying. This could also be a death. Someone could have passed away. So some of you have been mourning, have been dealing with the death of a loved one. Could be receiving a will or trust fund inheritance from someone passing away. But for a lot of you, this is also admitting to someone, you know. This could be a friend admitting that things didn't turn out the way that they wanted regarding a romantic situation. They could have been a player. Someone could have been a player. And then the Page of Coins. Someone is coming in as like a solid offer of. This would be someone who's like, how's your day? How are things going? Like, how are you? That's how they are, right? Someone's going to be admitting things to another level. So I think they've always kept it very platonic. And now they're coming in as the Knight of Cups. Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're coming in with the Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius, and the Three of Wands, Sun and Aries. Some of you, this is like FaceTime. This is like passionate messages back and forth. Someone's upgrading. Let me upgrade you. Yeah, someone's upgrading. They're taking it from friend zone to like another level. Because they're going to admit to you that things didn't turn out the way that they wanted because they were a player, because they had an ego. And now they're opening up their heart chakra to express like love. This could be a proposal. This could be asking out someone on a date. This can be wanting to take things to another level. This is someone who's going to begin to like flirt with you and be consistent with communication. This person is very artistic, very poetic, romantic. They're going to be very romantic and flirty. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, they could be at a distance from you. They will cross the finish line though. They want to start a long distance travel romance or a new relationship. They also feel like you're at a distance, or they found you online. This person found, this is like when you find love online. Somebody found love online. Somebody could be from another country, another state. You have the Queen of Swords. This is who you're heading towards. He's like sneaking up. It's like someone's realizing having an ego didn't work out, so I need to step it up. So you have the Queen of Swords, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, the Ten of Cups, Mars and Pisces, the Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio. So this could be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a counselor. This is someone who will tell you the blunt and honest truth. It may hurt, but she'll tell you the truth. She's been through a lot. Okay, this is someone who's been through a lot of trials and love, but she's chatty, funny, witty, and she is a professional at what she does. This could be someone in the military, the government. This can also be someone who's a lawyer or a doctor. Yeah. You don't come toward, this is like Judge Judy. You don't come towards this woman unless you have the facts. Because she's intelligent. You can't lie to the Queen of Swords. She'll see right through you. Only because she does this to herself. Very analytical. The Seven of Cups, the Ten of Cups. A lot of you, if you're in a relationship, you're pretending to the world, Mars and Pisces, that you're a lot happier than you really are. It could be a lot of fighting, broken marriage, broken family. It's like pretending to people you're a lot happier than you are if you are in a relationship. Okay? This can also symbolize a breakup. Now, a lot of you are breaking up with options that don't satisfy you. Like you've cut off a lot of different people, places, and things that just didn't satisfy you. Okay? That didn't make you happy. You saw clearly certain situations and connections didn't make you happy. And now you have a new beginning. It's someone who's paused right now. They could be a strong Pisces. Okay? You have Mercury and Virgo. You have Pisces and the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Okay, a lot of you are dealing with someone who's rich, or not rich, but wealthy. Big difference. This is someone who comes from wealth. Okay, like money was passed down from legacies to legacies. This is also a lot of money coming in. Large windfall of money. Some of you are marrying into money. Some of you have a business that will, feed your children's children. It will leave behind a legacy. This could even be heading into a long-term relationship or commitment. This could be a new sexual partner. Some of you are having a boy. There's someone who's paused before they take action, because when they take action, this will lead to something long-term. So they're paused. They're looking at things from a different point of view. Now, you've let go a lot of baggage, but you have the Moon in Virgo. High Priestess, and then you have the Four of Coins in reverse, which is Sun in Capricorn, and the King of Swords, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So High Priestess is a tarot card reader, psychic, shaman, medium, seer. It's someone who's very intuitive, very quiet. They're fine with being alone. Celibate, usually abstinent. This is someone who preserves their body for the right person in the right relationship. It could be a spiritual teacher for some of you. Some of you are consulting psychics and shamans and mediums and seers to get rid of particular baggage, okay, that you may have been carrying, and so you may be tapping into the esoteric realms, or even watching this video. Could very well be that type of energy. Okay, but this is also someone you have a spiritual, emotional, and intellectual connection with, but it's never been grounded into the physical reality. It's also a woman, or it's a woman you believe you cannot have. Okay, very independent, very quiet. She'll only give you advice if you ask for it, because she'll tell you the whole truth. This is someone who will tell you the whole truth, even if they don't know you. There's gonna be like a purchase made. I feel like there's a purchase made. And then the King of Swords, which is a professional, could be a lawyer, a chef, a nurse, a doctor, a teacher, someone in a high position in the military. This is two people who have really good reputations in their community. Okay? This is someone who has really good reputation in their community. Highly respected for what they do. There's also someone abusive that's spending a lot of time alone. Okay? That's what I see here. Very interesting. If there was more than one person, there's no longer more than one person. Because the King of Cups is the hidden energy, and then there's the Five of Swords. Venus in Aquarius, and the Six of Coins, the oh my God, it just keeps going and going and freaking going. It just keeps going and going. I mean, sheesh. God. Okay. And the damn tower. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. You could have gotten rid of it. Let me see. Okay. So the tower comes in. Aries, Scorpio. You may find out something very shocking about someone. Either that someone has psychological or mental issues, or someone lied to you. Someone could be a pathological liar, cheater, stealer, any of those things. But what's blowing up is you could be moving, Venus and Aries. You could be going on a vacation for some of you. Others of you could be moving in with someone. I also see some of you could be getting into a relationship or going to a party. You have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo. This is Queen Midas. Everything she touched turns to gold. This is someone you would have like a traditional relationship with. They're very consistent. They never really stray away from the norm. Like, it's a very consistent, you can depend on this person to, the relationship to be consistent and not sporadic. This can also be someone who's the rock of the relationship. Someone who's faithful. This is also signifying, if you're single, someone is coming into your life that sees your nurturing abilities. Okay? A lot of people are falling in love with you. Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Queen of Cups. A lot of people are falling in love with you. And with the Magician, Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, someone matches all it is that you are looking for in a relationship. I feel like Sagittarius energy, someone's coming in. There's someone coming in that, let me see. Yeah. There's someone coming in where they're your opposite, but opposites attract in this situation. You guys learn from one another to be, you learn from one another how to love yourself. Okay? It's also something that will stand the test of time. This could be at work. Someone could also be unemployed. It is like a dream come true, though. And someone also has a lot of self-love. Someone who was dating is no longer doing that. Moon in Taurus, Venus in Aquarius. If someone was breadcrumbing, they were giving their money, time, energy, and effort to multiple people, that's over. Because someone matches everything that someone looks for in a partner. Some of you also feel like there's a lot to live up to towards someone who matches everything that you look for in a partner. Okay? But someone's no longer dating multiple people or dealing with multiple people. They cut that off. They severed ties. If it could have been friends, family, whatever. Someone has severed a lot of ties because they're in love. Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the King of Cups. Fell in love with their best friend. King of Cups is someone where your soulmate is somewhere in your life, and you'll be finding out who that is very soon. If you're in a relationship, you could be taking love, you could be taking your relationship to another level. This is also a masculine energy that's falling in love with their best friend. The King of Cups can also symbolize being very intuitive at the height of your career, CEO, entrepreneur, psychic, doctor, teacher, working with emotions, psychology, spirituality, philosophy, finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money, athletes, novelty, books. You could be a poet for some of you. Yeah. You may be a lawyer, you may work with the law. That's what I'm seeing here. Very interesting energy. We do have counterparts out here, though. Some of you are divorced, okay, and you now know what makes you happy, what does not make you happy. A lot of you are single. High Priestess is someone who has a lot of options, but she's single by choice till the right thing comes along. King of Cups. Yeah, someone's in love with their best friend. What is the future energy for Ophiuchus? Leo. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. Okay? What is the future energy for Ophiuchus? Future energy for Ophiuchus, please. Reunion. Some of you will be reuniting with someone. Yeah. For some of you, someone walked away because you being so honest and clear in communication scared their ego. Like, it triggered their ego. It made them realize that they're not happy with the way that they acted beforehand towards you. And now they're like, okay, I have to come towards you differently. If I was juggling multiple people, I can't do that this time because you see me so crystal clear. It almost made somebody like tuck their tail in between their legs and like hide for a second. They could be angry and they're trying to deal with that. Fire, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio. And then you have extrovert. Okay? Yeah, very interesting energy. Okay. That is the hidden energy for the future energy. So it looks like you'll be reuniting with somebody. This is someone who is currently been paused. So the communication most likely been sporadic because their ego is triggered. Their ego is triggered. Some of you are very like wealthy, well known, like you're very well established, you own your own business and stuff, and it's intimidating to someone. It's very intimidating. Some of you are getting married, congratulations. Some of you are getting married into wealth. Some of you are proposing to someone next month. All right, let's see. If you're in a relationship, you're not happy in that relationship. All right. You may pretend to the world you're happy, but you're actually not happy. Someone could also have erectile dysfunction here. Like someone is having difficulty being sexually aroused in the situation. But they stay in it because they don't think that they have any other options. Yeah. All right. Celebration. Change is ahead. Your intuition is telling you. Starting a business. Yep. Decision needed and mitigate distraction. So distractions are people, places, and things. Some of you are going through a rape, murder, crime, divorce, or a breakup. You could also be giving child support to someone. Some of you work in sales or communications as well. I do see that. This is like being spontaneous. Someone's going to be doing something they've never done before. Because they realized they weren't doing it because of their ego. Someone has like a really big ego. It's a really big ego. Or they're angry because things didn't turn out the way that they thought. This could have been someone who's used to being chased. And the Queen of Swords energy was like, no. No. They're okay with being alone with the High Priestess. They don't mind it. Addiction is affecting this relationship. Someone is drinking their pain away With the Five of Cups, this could be Aries or Scorpio energy. Okay? Someone's drinking their pain away or indulging their pain away, basically. It could definitely be alcohol. This could be like someone goes to a party or they're just drinking a lot, they're overindulging a lot to deal with how they're emotionally feeling about someone. This would be someone who's not saying anything, or they haven't been saying anything. Not really. They've been extremely sporadic. You don't know what's really going on with that person. Okay? Their ego is triggered. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. You have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Retreat, time alone, or in nature will help you recharge. And here and now, your true love is already part of your life. So this person's, their addiction could be their ego. Their addiction could be having multiple people, okay? Their anger could be the addiction. The addiction is looking like it's drinking, though. So someone could be like partying, drinking, like trying to get you off of their mind right now. All right, yeah, they're doing some shadow work. Having to do the shadow work. Because they want to come towards you with the right proposal. For some of you, this person will do it while drunk. It'll be like liquid courage. So after they like indulge, they're just gonna say that to you. It looks like it's alcohol. This is someone who, like, in order to cope, they drink. Because they can't take the truth. Like, the truth is really triggering to them. Separation. This will be someone who's so sporadic with communication. It's ridiculous. Like, one day they're talking to you, like, and it is a simple, text that comes in, and then they disappear. And then, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, this has been going on. Like, they're very sporadic. This is someone who's very sporadic. Very. I also feel like there could be multiple people interested in you. And someone is realizing that they need to step it up if they're a friend and they're interested in you. Because they see other people approaching you with genuine offers. Wow. Goodness, okay. Reconciliation. It's like a spark is ignited with the match. You have summer. A lot of you are reconciling with someone you've been in separation with. Or someone who's been trying to separate themselves from you because of how you make them feel by being so honest and real. It is scary for them. They are scared, okay? Shadow work, new pathway, seduction, holding back, self-love, tired and standing, inner child, and guarded. Wow. Nine of Swords. There's a Gemini and Aries of Scorpio who feels really guilty, and they're having depression, anxiety, nightmares. They keep thinking of the past. They feel like there's a lot of people interested in you and are fighting over you. Like, you could have taken a business and made it into a trade, because I have the 9 of Coins out here. Okay, they have so much conflicting feelings about you. They have really conflicting feelings. This could be at work. Yeah. There's somebody who pulls like a Lazarus and they come charging towards you with a stable offer for a commitment. It's like their dream come true, but they planned it out. It's good news from an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. What blows up is anything else that was not stable. Other people, other places, like all this stuff gets blown up for the Wheel of Fortune to come in. It's like destiny steps in. Like, no, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to go after what you really want. Don't hide it. And somebody just really is interested in a commitment with someone. It's hidden. It is so hidden. Because you have, this always looks like David Banner. Does someone like ice cream paint job? Venus in Cancer could be Leo. The Two of Cups. It's like you guys are friends and it leads to more. Okay, someone could also be religious or spiritual, being in a constitution, institution, foundation, church, service. Some of you are married. Okay? Yeah. Enlightened. Yep, that's what I'm seeing. That's interesting. Wow. Okay. literally, like, someone has, okay. Someone's been partying, they've been trying to celebrate, do all these different things to get up the courage to feel more confident, to get up the courage to approach you. They've been trying to distract themselves. Someone has been trying to distract themselves from coming forward towards you by, like, drinking and hanging out with people, stuff like that. They're trying to get their mind off of you. They could also be trying to just date a lot of people in order to get over you. That could also be happening here. But they're realizing it's not working. It's actually making them angry because they regret the way they treated you. So now they're like, someone is coming in and they're realizing, like, I have to come in legit. I have to come in real. This person could be younger than you. That's why they're coming in the night. This person is most likely younger than you. Life of the party. Okay, yeah, what did I say? Life of the party. Someone has been, like, someone's over partying, overindulging. They're seeking attention. Doesn't matter their gender, but they want attention so bad. It's a Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio. They want attention so bad from you. Because the Queen of Swords also cuts off things that don't serve her. If it doesn't make her happy, if it's not mutual, she'll cut it off or cut you off. Someone is holding back from her because they're lacking confidence. They could be trying to get, you know, like, approval from other people to deal with this. Spending time away from the feminine energy, basically. Because they're terrified of how they feel. Adventurous spirit, physically active and irresponsible. This person could be very irresponsible right now. They're holding back. Wow. They put this, like, purposely into some level of separation because of their ego. Wow. They're watching you. They're watching you. Gift and soldier. They could be giving you a gift as well. That's for some of you. Someone is, like, wanting to step up towards you and show you that they mean business, that they really do care about you. They want to step up. They just know they have to come correct. Queen of Swords. Don't come towards her unless you come with the truth. Whew. They don't like their options. Ophiuchus, you may not like your options with the King of Wands in reverse. You may not like your options. You're dealing with an energy, a feminine energy that is very, like, real and cutthroat somewhat. Like, very cutthroat to the point. Very honest with you. What's your career, life purpose, Ophiuchus? This could also be you, Ophiuchus, with the Queen of Swords. So I'll take it as it resonates. You have Earth element stability, Libra energy, because it's 38 breaking down to an 11. It could also be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And the 10th house, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Why did I say Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio? That was the world. Could also be Capricorn. Can be Cancer, which is the polar opposite of Capricorn. Patience, emotional maturity, and discipline. This is also the father time. This is how you're publicly recognized. Capricorn is also the government, police officers, traveling for work, being meant to work around the country, foreign exchange. Money, the time, 11 plus 7. Some of you help people release the illusion that time is real. Time is not real. This experience isn't even real. A lot of you also are lawyers. You may work in a group dynamic or in a group regarding money. Construction, mining, the earth. Some of you fight for equal rights regarding the earth, the like global warming, climate change. Your neighborhood, some of you run organizations in your neighborhoods. Or you work with communications. Somebody writes contracts. Somebody flies for a living. Somebody drives for a living. Someone also helps people get married and also helps people get divorced. You help people connect through their own belief, their own rebellion. You help people connect through their own sense of rebellion from what they've always believed. Helping them connect to themselves. Stability of the world. The world can't be stable unless we as individuals are stable within ourselves. You help people realize that we are the world. Each one of us. Wow. That's actually pretty deep when you think about it. A lot of you travel for a living. You could gypsy for a living. I myself gypsy for a living. I could do this job anywhere that I go. Because it's all in here and in here. And all up in here. But some of you work with money or finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. Accounting. Who just got this? I think Leo just got this yesterday. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Cancer, a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Gemini, or a Libra, Harriet Tubman. And you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life. Darwin's theory. Ooh, that's pretty deep. This is also like survival of the fittest. You know, all codependency stems from survival. The need for survival. Time is precious because it doesn't actually exist. So that's almost like in every second, every moment, make the best of it. We establish time to situations in order to have structure and in order to feel more in control than we actually are. It's really not about time existing, it's about how you utilize it. That's why time doesn't matter. It's about how you utilize your now. A dream doesn't have to just be a dream. With strength, Venus and Leo, with patience, Sagittarius, and with passion. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, you can reach for the stars. Aquarius, to change the world. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Capricorn. Every great dream, Pisces, begins with a dreamer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is quite interesting. Mercury. You know, Mercury is also the planet of, because I'm looking at the Gemini energy. This is about your intellect, your speaking, your thinking, your writing, and how you connect to other people, while allowing us to be individuals and detach away from how we've always mothered ourselves or been mothered or nurture our, connections emotionally. That's pretty deep. That's actually pretty deep. Okay. Let's get into this reading. Some of you are going on vacation, or you've been spending time alone, or someone's been spending time alone to figure out what the hell to say to you. What is hidden from you? What's hidden from you, Ophiuchus? What is hidden from you? Yeah, okay. See, someone has been trying to deal with multiple people to rebound. They've been involved in short-term relationships, fast breakups, and grievances. And now they're rising to a higher sense of consciousness because you have mountains out here. Elevation, peak, climbing, transcendence. Someone is climbing the mountain of their ego. They're releasing the ego. They're surrendering one's desire because they only have 50 million different people to satisfy their need for needing to be needed. Okay? What is the hidden energy for Ophiuchus? Hidden energy. Ooh. I guess that was the hidden energy. Health. Healthy eating habits, nurse, doctor, exercise, and medical school. That was the hidden energy. These are such interesting decks of cards. You also had this one to come out. Create with me, creation, conception, teamwork, and new beginnings. So you could be creating with another individual, but your hidden energy, because this came out, okay. The hidden energy was health. Some of you just work in health. That'll give you a sign. This is about one's health, healthy relationships, healthy dynamics, healthy connections, healthier eating habits, healthier ways of coping with one's emotions. So while one person has really, maybe they've even given up an addiction or something like that, another person is struggling with it because of their ego. You have rebound, short-term relationships, fast breakups, grievances. This could be a Scorpio, an Aquarius, or a Sagittarius. Those are the signs on there. Could also be, it could also be Gemini or Virgo. Elevation, peak, climbing, transcendence, mountains. And Hermit, introspection, meditation, relaxation. Some of you are, taking time to yourself. You've let go of energies that were abusive or angry or egotistical. Okay. This is about healthier decisions. So somebody could really be a doctor, okay, or a lawyer, or they work in the medical field. They could be like a nurse, or they're in medical school. They could be learning to be some kind of healer. You can heal spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, right, psychologically. Let's look at this deck. All right, what do you not see coming, Ophiuchus? Let's see. Someone could also have a sex addiction with the King of Wands in reverse. You have February and success. Bird perched, waiting for news package or letter. All right. Something could happen in February, or someone's born in February. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate, and bell, announcement. Makes me feel like saying Beauty and the Beast. All right, let's look at this deck. What energy will you be embodying in the future? Also, someone who has not been communicating has a lot of love for you. They have not expressed it because they are severing ties with other people. This person can't even sleep at night. They could be a Gemini, an Aries, or a Scorpio. Mars and Gemini. Little Richard. Person has depression, anxiety, and nightmares. Can also be a Cancer, an Aquarius, a Pisces, or an Aries. Virgo, Scorpio. Someone is worried. They're worried. Like the energy of moving forward is a lot of worry. There's depression, anxiety, nightmares. If you're in a relationship, you are extremely worried about your relationship. If you're single, you feel guilty. You have a guilty conscience. You're the subject of gossip. This is the subject of gossip. And with Lady Gaga at the bottom of the deck, Aries, Scorpio, this is about embracing how things don't always work out the way that you expect and utilizing it into your creations and creativity in a positive manner. Wow. That everything literally does happen for a reason. Very intricate. A lot of you are very unique. I feel like you thrive off of disappointment. Like you're able to utilize it for your betterment, but there's someone else who's extremely worried. They're extremely worried about is this gonna happen? Is everything gonna be okay? What's gonna happen? Triggered, oh my gosh, hella expressive. Janae Aiko, I said, you may be dealing with a Pisces or an Aries, okay, or a Scorpio. I'm triggered when I hear your name. Someone's triggered when they hear your name. It is healthy to honor and express your emotions through any medium you choose, art, writing, etc. Understanding and respecting your moods and emotions leads you to greater levels of emotional maturity and self-discovery. Wow. Beyond 3D, sometimes events and situations are beyond what we can see physically at the moment. Now is the time to trust that there's more than meets the eye. Understand that the 3D world we live in is just one aspect of our reality. Wow. None of this is real. Someone is being like yanked out of the 3D world, yanked out of their belief systems, yanked out of the material world that they've been living in, where everything is mostly made about money and not about love. And now they're being pushed to look at it because they feel it for somebody and it scares them. One more. Okay. Some of you like to garden. You like flowers. Okay. You have a shell out here. So some of you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This could also be a phone call. All right, because it always looks like SpongeBob's phone to me. An elephant. They forgive, but they never forget. This almost feels like Gemini and Virgo on the third eye. In order to beat the devil, you have to have intelligence. That's why Mercury is pretty strong when it comes against Capricorn. All right, and then you have a compass. So some of you are traveling or finding your way moving forward through, like someone has a compass. They're trying to make it through the woods. And the woods is forcing them to literally surrender their ego, surrender the desire that they've carried. Because it's really just something that we utilize to distract ourselves from what we currently have that we're not appreciating. Right? Very interesting. What's the overall solution for Ophiuchus, please? Overall solution for Ophiuchus. The fairy child, faith, vulnerability, and allow. So honestly, Queen of Swords, this is someone who's open to communication. They're willing to receive. This is about staying in that energy and being willing to receive. Because even the High Priestess, this is receiving information. Listening to your intuition. Someone's going to be coming towards you to tell you the whole truth, nothing but the truth. The fairy child asks you to let your soul back in so you can receive and thrive. When we embody our golden soul, golden blessings will come to us in the physical. She asks you to allow the support of others and to stop pushing away compliments, offers, and gifts of love. She calls on you to be vulnerable and soft like a child so the light can enter. The fairy child lives in a state of joy because she trusts she will be taken care of. Not be afraid to dream and be vulnerable like you were as a child. You can make your dreams a reality. Life will not be a struggle forever if you break the cycle of fear, worry, and poverty thinking. The fairy child is taken care of always by the universe because she is open to receive and abundant in her spirit. Okay. So soften, nurture yourself, and open your heart. It is time to allow in God's love for you and the support of others. Love the... yeah. Okay. So, here you go. This is like the birth. The birth anew. You've come to the dead end. Scorpio is psychological and physical death. You've come to the end, and now you're triggered. Now you're triggered into a new beginning to move you forward to a new way of life. Doesn't matter your age. Okay? Some of you are intimidated to approach someone because you're younger. So you're scared to approach someone. You feel like it's better to not say anything at all because you don't want to ruin, like, you don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to mess it up. So you're like terrified to speak. Someone's really scared to speak. Could be an Aries or a Scorpio. You have the number 4. Could also be a Cancer. Your number 4 today is 4. It's only fair. Don't wish for more. Your mate in life will bring you luck and be your guiding star. So cherish either him or her, or success you'll surely bar. Beware of fatal extravagance. Your wish is doubtful. Somebody, the person you're romantically interested in could be famous. They could be well known. Okay, they bring you a lot of luck in your life simply by being themselves. And so it's telling you, if you do not appreciate this person, if you do not show that you care about this person, if you do not show love to this person, you will lose them. And if you feel like that is something you are willing to do, by all means. But they're trying to tell you, you will lose this person. from your ego. So that's what we got there. Don't lose someone just because of your ego. Or because everything's all about money or it's about whatever. It should be about love. This should be about love. Don't push away something that is about love either just because you're scared of approaching someone that is very transformative or different or unique or blunt and honest with you. If you've been used to people kissing your ass your entire life, you're now dealing with someone who can see right through you. Rather than being a player and juggling multiple people, lying to them, or not being completely honest with them, they see you. The Queen of Swords sees through people. So you have to come with the truth. So someone could be avoiding you because they feel like telling the truth to this person means telling them I love them. I like them. I want to be with them. I care about them. I want a relationship with them. And that's terrifying. It's terrifying. So just allow what is meant for you will always be for you to come into your life when the time is right. Allow what is meant for you to come in. This is the birth of beauty. Ooh, the birth of beauty. I like that. Okay. So you have your question. You can have a question. I'll allow you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. There's an Aries or a Scorpio coming towards you. Or a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Taurus. Okay. All right. Aquarius. All right. That can also be Venus and Leo and Libra. Also see. All right. What is your question? Ask your question. Your answer is no. That's your answer is no. That's your answer. Don't allow fear to get in the way of you going after whatever it is that you want. I feel like you're going to get communication from someone. It's going to be very frosty. And it's like this will be someone who's typically very frosty. But I feel like they come in with a more romantic approach with the Prince of Cups, like with the Knight of Cups here. But this only happens because they let go of their ego. And trying to show off towards you and get your attention and shit. Like they stop doing that and they approach you and try to talk to you. So take everything that resonates, leave all the rest. Information's linked down below. If you feel intuitively got to watch this reading, it's for you. This is like triggered. Someone is definitely triggered. Who else had the sailor thing? Someone else had the sailor charm. I will go check out some of the other signs. Someone had a sailor charm. And you know, the feminine does guide the emotions because in some way she is the ocean, while the ship is the masculine energy. So someone is coming towards you. This can also be someone being triggered to come towards you or you to go towards someone. So take it all as it resonates. Later. You could be dealing with someone who's highly spiritual or intuitive. So yeah. It could be very intimidating. Someone's been thinking very intelligent, all about the mind, all about, you know, their vagina or their penis, whatever. That's what they've been thinking from. They haven't been thinking from their heart. And now they're being triggered too because you come in with a different approach than most people. You could also be a Gemini or a Libra. The blue represents Gemini and Libra. A lot of you are showing this person a completely different way to communicate their emotions, to connect with other people intellectually through speaking, thinking, writing. And it's helping them open up. So someone's going to be opening up to you, Ophiuchus, emotionally. Or you're doing this to someone, okay? That's what I got. Later, Ophiuchus.